Good day, human Latiosites. This is Latios Azubral, and welcome back to the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Circle of Legends online competition. So, let's go into Battle Spot and continue. Right now, we are currently at 5 wins and 1 loss with a 4-game differential. So, let's take on our next battle as we search for an opponent. So here we go against our first opponent. So our opponent has Rayquaza, Tornadus, Thundurus, interesting, no Landorus though, but Xerneas, Deoxys Attack, that's a little intimidating, and Darkrai. Another issue we're gonna have. So the Deoxys Attack does really scare me. I kind of also am afraid that Rayquaza has E-Speed, Xerneas has Geomancy, and Darkrai has Dark Void, plus a lot of speed. So, the funny thing is, I should be scared of those prankster, Pokemon, but I'm more afraid of everything else. I know if I bring Darkrai, Darkrai is so going to get taunted, so I'm not even going to bring Darkrai. Although maybe I should, just so that Deoxys doesn't go for a stab attack. Let's go for Rayquaza. I'm gonna bring Darkrai. I'm gonna bring Arceus. And Kyogre or Groudon. I'm gonna go with Kyogre. If my opponent had Groudon, I might bring Groudon, but I'm gonna bring Kyogre. This way we'll have an even number of physical and special attackers. So, I'm a little afraid of that Xerneas, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to Dialga for this. So, here we go. Let's do this. So, let's see, we're going to lead off, our opponent is actually going to be leading off with Thundurus, Xerneas, and Rayquaza. We're leading off with Rayquaza, Darkrai, and Arceus. So, I'm a little bit nervous because of that Xerneas. Xerneas does make me nervous. I want to put something to sleep, but I know we're going to get taunted right now. So there's really no reason to do that. There's legitimately no reason to not just Mega Evolve and Dragon Ascent. Because Xerneas is going to go for some Geomancy right now, or we're going to get taunted. Or you're going to end up... Oh dear god, what have I done? You're going to go for an Outrage, aren't you? Knowing that I expected the Geomancy. Well played. Alright. So you are clearly outspeeding us, which is going to be a problem for us. I think my Rayquaza might actually... I think my Rayquaza is adamant, though, which is probably... It's not Jolly. That's probably why we got outsped. So you're gonna Dragon Dance. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Definitely is a bit of a problem. You could easily E-Speed, though. I should have Dragon Clawed, but alas, I did not. So now we're at -1 attack, and, well, I mean, -1 defenses, my bad. No, we're actually gonna OHKO with the Dragon Ascent. So that is actually gonna take down your Mega Rayquaza. That is nice. We're at -1 defenses. We would have been better off with the Dragon Claw, but this was, I guess, the safer move because of that Xerneas. And I didn't expect it to go into the Rayquaza anyway. So at least we know you got rid of your Mega Evolution, but you do have that Darkrai, which is going to be a problem for us no matter how you look at it. So, I don't know if I want to switch into Arceus right now and go for the E-Speed. I do not want Rayquaza falling asleep right now. I really don't. I have to E-Speed, I think. I definitely have to E-Speed. Because that Darkrai's gonna put something to sleep right now. Unless I can outspeed and put something to sleep, but there's no way I'm outspeeding that Darkrai. So, you're gonna go for your Dark Void now, aren't you? we're gonna go for our E-Speed. It's not gonna do enough, but it's enough to break your sash if you have one. We are gonna get to put to sleep though, so that kinda sucks. But not much I can do about that. So, Arceus is pretty much, at this point, I guess gonna be foddered off. Now the question is, do you want to go into your Xerneas and go for Geomancy, or do you want to just sit like that? I'm just gonna go for an E-Speed now with Rayquaza because I don't... Alright, you're gonna go into your Thundurus. Interestingly, you're not gonna taunt us. You're probably... I don't know what you're gonna do. Now I'm nervous. You are gonna taunt us. Interesting. You probably expected me to go in the Darkrai to put something to sleep. I don't really care if you taunt Rayquaza. That means nothing to me. It really doesn't. I'll keep up the E-Speeds. What the heck? You can go into Xerneas now, but you can't go for a Geomancy. Actually, you can easily go for a Geomancy. I should have Dragon Ascended. But, once again, last thing I need is Rayquaza to sleep. Oh my god, that is bulky. You're gonna go for your Geomancy for free now, aren't you? Yes, you are unfortunately gonna go for your Geomancy. That is unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. That might actually cost us the battle. Actually, it probably will. Although, I could go in the Darkrai to put you to sleep. I could go in the Darkrai to put you to sleep, which I think I might have to. I don't know. I'm gonna go for an E-Speed with Arceus, hoping to wake up. I need Arceus to wake up, let's be honest. Arceus is gonna stay asleep, that sucks. Alright, so what are you gonna do to me now? You're gonna taunt Arceus? I'm already banded, I don't care what you do to Arceus, do what you want. That actually works to our advantage. Wasn't gonna recover anyway. Probably expecting me to go into the Darkrai, but I did not. So we're gonna go for a stab E-Speed with that Choice Band. Maybe we can get a crit here, hopefully. No, we don't even need the crit! Max damage, and that's goodbye Xerneas. Okay, thank you, priority. So Xerneas is gonna go down. That same type of attack bonus just means so much. That's what makes Arceus so powerful, I think. In my mind, at least. So now we can just E-Speed all day. You can just forfeit at this point. And you are gonna forfeit because there was no way you could win that. With two E-Speeders that are both awake, yeah. That's one of the problems when you rely on your Dark Void. Eventually, the Pokemon are gonna wake up. And if they have priority, you're kinda screwed. So, that is gonna be another victory under our belt, which is gonna bring us to 6-1 with a 5-game differential. So, let's move on to our next battle. Score a rating of 1588. And let's move on to our 8th battle. So let's try to find an opponent. I love how rotation battles require you to think about, basically, there are 13 different possible outcomes each turn, which requires you to do a lot more thinking, I think, than single battles, or even possibly double battles. Possibly even triple battles, perhaps. Actually, no, triple battles are combinations, but still, not a big fan of triple battles. Alright, so we have our opponent is Arceus, Xerneas, Thundurus, Yveltal, Giratina in its altered form, and Victini. Okay. That V-Create's gonna be a problem. On the other hand, I don't think V-Create's gonna do too much to any of one of my team, though. Arceus does have that E-Speed, which is going to be a problem, and Xerneas is going to obviously want to Geomancy up. I'm going to want to bring Darkrai to probably keep Xerneas at bay. So let's go Rayquaza, Arceus, Darkrai, and I kind of want to bring Kyogre. Groudon would be helpful, but I think I'm better off with Kyogre for now. Let's do this! Let's do this! Also, Kyogre will probably keep Victini a little bit, in, check. As well as Giratina. Possibly Thundurus. Not so much on the Xerneas side of things, though. But whatever. Alright, so we're gonna lead off Rayquaza, Arceus, and Darkrai, whilst our opponent is going to be leading off with Xerneas, Victini, and Thundurus. Okay. Now, to Mega Evolve or not to Mega Evolve? What are the decisions we must make? You're gonna go into your... You're gonna go into Thunderous to go for a taunt. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and I'm gonna go for a Dragon Claw. On the other hand, you could actually just stay in and that would be a problem for us. So you know what? I actually want to go for an E-Speed. You could keep it... Yeah, okay. Just in case you were going to keep in your Xerneas, I didn't want to go for a Dragon Claw. You're going to taunt us, which is way too obvious, which is why you probably shouldn't. Pop the Citrus there. What do I care? You don't obviously have enough defense for it to make that big a difference. Oh, you're going to sub. Wow, that Citrus did make a difference. Huh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright. That actually could be a problem for us. Well. That's not good. Guess I'm gonna have to E-Speed to get rid of the sub. You're going to Victini, you're probably gonna go for a V-Creed then, aren't you? Final Gambit. That is going to be a problem. Actually, no, it does the exact amount of damage that you go down. Victini goes down, does the exact amount of damage that it had left. I don't know why you would Final Gambit on the... like that. That was pretty much kind of a waste for you, I suppose. Alright, well. I want to keep your Xerneas in check, which is why I don't want to go into Rayquaza to go for a Dragon Claw, because now would probably be the time to do that. I'm just gonna go for an E-Speed. So you're gonna Swords Dance up. That is gonna be a problem, because now you are going to be at +1. I don't think I want to take a +1 E-Speed from you. Especially if I'm at half health. I have to still E-Speed. You're gonna E-Speed us, and that's probably gonna take us down. I could have gone into Darkrai, who could have lived that, and gone for a, And you crit! What the heck? Seriously? I mean, the crit probably didn't matter, but that just adds insult to injury. Alright. Still, I don't know why you sacked off your Victini like that, though. Probably could have done more damage with something other than Final Gambit. On the other hand, you might not have expected the E-Speed from me with your sub up. I don't know, you probably just wanted to get a free KO on something. Either way... I have to Surf, I think. Because you're going to go for E-Speed now. There's absolutely no reason for you not to. That shouldn't... That really Ilkos? Are you kidding me?! Does that really have to... I have to land in a Focus Miss. Dark Pulse isn't going to do enough. I have to land a Focus Blast. Darkrai, here we go. I don't think Dark Pulse will do enough, so this is it. Watch my opponent go into Xerneas now. Although, do you really have a reason to go into Xerneas for this? No, you're gonna go into Thunderous. Well, it really doesn't make that big a difference, though, in all things considered, because just waste a turn. Probably wanted to see what I had to do. Of course, now you're probably gonna taunt Darkrai. I'm gonna E-Speed, I think. You're gonna taunt us, I'm pretty sure. Because you think I'm gonna keep Arc... No, you're not. You're gonna... I should have gone for Dragon Ascent. You're gonna go for Geometry. The Thunderous is probably what's keeping me done. It's probably what's gonna do me in. Not because of Thunderous. Thunderous probably isn't gonna take me down, but it's probably what's keeping me afraid to go for whatever I have to go for. So you're gonna go for your Geometry. I can already tell that right now. We need to do half. We're not going to do half there. So we're in trouble because you're going to Moonblast straight up. You don't even need a geomancy. That's gonna cost us the game. That there is gonna cost us the game. So I should have gone for the Dragon Ascent. Now I pretty much have to Dark Pulse. I need to take down that Thunderous. You have no reason not to go into Thunderous. Oh, you're gonna T-Wave. I thought you would Taunt. Interesting. Well, I guess either one does the same thing. Just don't be fully parried. We're gonna land the Dark Pulse. That's going to break the sub, I'm pretty sure. But we can't get a flinch now, so we're pretty much doomed. You can switch into whomever you want to do this. You are going to taunt us. Wasn't planning on Dark Voiding anyway at this second. Gotta get rid of the Thunderous. If we had something else alive now, we'd be in decent enough shape, but unfortunately we don't. So, at this point in time, we are pretty much done for. Like a nasty pop at this point. Focus Blast, better chance of taking out Arceus, but you could just easily go into Xerneas. You're gonna E-Speed us. That kinda sucks. At least it would only be an 0-1, not that it makes any difference at all, to be honest. Darkrai isn't going to take down Xerneas regardless. You're going to take down the Arceus, but Xerneas is going to be the problem. If we weren't paralyzed, we might have been able to actually. You're going to Moonblast. You're going to Moonblast, so it doesn't even make a difference. We lose this one. Moonblast for that last hit point, and Darkrai is going to go down. Didn't expect taking down that Xerneas anyway. If I would have brought Dialga, maybe we would have had a chance, but then we wouldn't have had the double E-Speeders. Well, the 2 E-Speeders, and that would have been a problem for us. So, yeah, okay. We lose every once in a while. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, that was at least a close enough battle. So, let's move on. That's going to bring us to 6-2 with a 4-game differential. So, here we go against James. Okay, here we go. You're going to have Cress, Groudon, Mewtwo, Palkia. It's nice to see different Pokemon here. Regice and Registeel. It's nice to see some different Pokemon, though. That's kind of cool. I want to bring Darkrai for the Crest and the Mewtwo, unless it's a Mewtwo X, in which case then we're in serious trouble. I want to bring Kyogre for that Groudon. I want to leave Kyogre in the back, because I want Kyogre to come in after Groudon. Regice and Registeel, I guess I want to bring Groudon. Let's go Groudon, let's go Darkrai, let's go, I guess, Rayquaza, and let's go Kyogre. Let's see what we can do here. Let's do this. It's kind of cool everything's brought to level 100. Because some of these Pokemon aren't actually at level 100. Here we go. So, Groudon, Cresselia, and Mewtwo. So it looks like we have 2 Groudons on the field. I'm kind of glad that I brought Kyogre, and even more glad that my Kyogre is in the back. So you're going to have your Primal Groudon, we're going to have our Primal Groudon, and we're going to see who is going to do more, I guess. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm a little bit nervous with that crest there. Don't get me wrong, because, well, I can't go for EQ because Cresselia gets Levitate. Or should I say has Levitate. I don't think it has a hidden ability, so I can't go for EQ, can I? I just can't. So, but are you gonna have the nerve to go into Cresselia right now? You know what? I'm gonna give you the chance. You are gonna go into Cresselia, and you're probably gonna You're gonna light screen up? Okay. I should have gone for a Fire Punch, but I gave you the opportunity. Because I just did. I don't know why. So let's go for a Fire Punch. You're gonna go for your, you're probably gonna go up another wall, I think? Reflect? Yep. There we go. Okay. That kind of sucks. Maybe we can get a crit and break it? I don't know. We don't have Brick Break, so... I should have gone Brick Break. Can we get a burn? No, we're not gonna get the burn. Okay, that kind of sucks. Maybe a Stone Edge. Hopefully we can get a crit. Let's go for the Stone Edge for the crit here. You are obviously gonna outspeed this. You probably are gonna go into Mewtwo to Psy Strike us. No, you're not. Okay, you're gonna go into Groudon to... Okay, your Groudon outspeeds. Wow, you have a speed-invested Primal Groudon. Interesting. And we do not get the crit. We do not get the crit. It is a sad day, indeed. Alright. If I go into... I can probably put something to sleep, though. If nothing else. I don't think you're gonna taunt us. So, you're gonna Mega Evolve your Mewtwo. It would be nice to put this Mewtwo to sleep. Hopefully you went for a Stab Side Strike, although my luck you went for an Aura Sphere. You did go for the Aura Sphere! It makes sense. There was really little reason for you not to. Not gonna KO us. And... oh yeah, you Mega Mewtwo Lies Insomnia. Of course. Of course. I should have thought about that. Alright, we are in serious trouble now. I want to Dragon Ascent something. No way we're gonna outspeed this thing, but... I probably would have been better off just slaughtering off Groudon, to be honest. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? I should have Dark Pulsed. So you're gonna Shadow Ball. I guess that makes sense. Although it's kind of weird you didn't... oh, you probably didn't go for Psychic because of Darkrai. Alright, we can go for E-Speed next if we don't take this thing out this turn, but then again you could always go into Cress. If we got a crit, that would have been nice. Maybe we can... no, you probably have Light Clay in your Cresselia. I should have gone Arceus here. Okay, Alright, well. Groudon, you're going down now. Unfortunately, it is your time to go down. Fire Punch, I guess. I knew the crest was coming. Maybe we can get a burn on this thing. That would be kind of nice for that residual damage. No residual damage? That kind of sucks. Okay. What can I do? Alright. Well. I don't know why you would keep in your Cresselia, though, right now. Can't really think of a reason you would. I'm gonna go for EQ. If you do keep in your Cresselia... okay, you are going to keep in your Cresselia. It doesn't make a difference anyway, because Side Shock is going to take down Groudon at this point. No, it is not, because it does the attacks from the physical side. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Alright, well. Are you going to keep in your Cresselia again, or are you going to switch? There's really no reason to keep your Cresselia in right now. Because why would you do the same thing twice? You're going to go into Mewtwo, you're going to Aura Sphere, and that is going to take down Groudon no matter what. Now it is up to Kyogre to finish this thing off. Well, this team off. Good thing is... alright, the light screen is up. So now Cresselia is either going to have to set up another light screen, or Mewtwo has to one-shot Kyogre. Now, it is of a primal variety, so we're in an okay shape. Now, I have made so many misplays this battle that it is actually quite sad. Oh, so many misplays. Alright. We're not going to outspeed here, I don't think. I'm going to Surf. If we outspeed, then I should have gone for Water Spout. But... yeah, I should have gone for Water Spout. See? But on the other hand, we are in the rain, so there's a chance this will do enough, and that is going to take out the Cress. And now the Reflect should wear off. Which is actually going to be helpful for Rayquaza, especially with taking down that Mewtwo. Alright. But now Regice is going to be an issue. Or will it? I don't know. I'm going to Water Spout. Unless you go into Mewtwo, we pretty much are best off doing this. This should actually OHKO then. No, it's not going to quite get the KO. You're going to Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt Regice. Interesting indeed. It's not going to do enough, but don't get the para, please. Okay, you're not going to para. I'm going to go for a Surf now because we're at low enough health that another hit from the Mewtwo, a Psyshock is... Actually, Psyshock won't do as much as it probably as a Psychic would, I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure... Actually, no, it'll do more because Kyogre's more specially bulky, so... We're going to go for Psychic, though. So we're going to live that and land a Surf, which is going to take down the Mewtwo. But the thing is, Groudon's still going to be a problem. Although Darkrai should actually outspeed the Groudon, of course. Problem is, I don't... actually, no, we should outspeed the Groudon with Kyogre, to be honest. So I'm going to Surf. So this should be game. I can't imagine Groudon outspeeding, and this is quad effective in the rain and stab. We might have made a bunch of misplays, but this is still going to be a win. So you're going to go into Regice, and now we can just, I mean, it doesn't matter, I could go into Rayquaza to E-Speed, but I'm just going to go for a Surf because this would be, you have the rain up either way, and that's going to take down Regice. So I believe that brings us to 7-2 with a 5-game differential. Fair enough. So yeah, we made so many misplays that battle, it is insane. But I do have to give credit to my opponent for going with the Regice. I don't see very many of them in battles. I really don't. So, you know what? What the heck, let's do another battle now. It's going to give us a rating of 1586, 7 wins, 2 losses with a 5-game differential. So I guess right now we're doing 4 battles, I guess, in this. Right now. Why not? Bonus battle! Alright, so here we go against Leo from Brazil. Alright. Alright, so you have Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Deoxys Attack, not surprised, Terrakion, and Xerneas. I don't know which scares me more. Pretty much everything on this team scares me. Darkrai might be able to put Deoxys in check, but not so much on the Terrakion. On the Terrakion, I kind of the Groudon and Kyogre, I guess. I guess I'll lead off with Groudon. I want to bring Arceus, Darkrai, or Rayquaza. Which 2 of the 3? I don't think I'm going to bring Dialga, even though I probably should for that Xerneas. But I'm not going to. Maybe I don't bring Darkrai. Although I think I do because of the Terrakion. Guess I'll go Rayquaza instead of Arceus, even though Arceus in the theory might do more. I don't know. Well, we're gonna have internet problems. Oh, I think it was on my opponent's side, not mine. Not positive. Yeah, okay. So, that's apparently a thing. Alright, well, let's try this again. Let us try this again. I guess my opponent either had bad internet or DC'd, I don't know. I don't blame my opponent for that, that happens to me all the time. So, here we go. I'm not sure if that counts as a win. If it does, that would bring us to 8-2, but I don't know. I feel kind of wrong counting that as a win, considering the battle didn't even start. Alright, so my opponent has Darkrai, Mewtwo, Rayquaza, Thundurus, Deoxys Attack, and Groudon. Alright, I don't see Kyogre. That's at least, that's kind of nice, I suppose. Do I want to bring Darkrai? I think I do because of that Mewtwo. I want to bring Rayquaza. I don't think I want to bring Groudon, though. Maybe I do want to bring Groudon because of that Rayquaza. Maybe I do. Rayquaza has the E-Speed. On the other hand, I want 2 E-Speeders for that Darkrai. So I am going to go with, I guess, Rayquaza, Darkrai, Arceus, and Kyogre. If Groudon's in the back for that team, we're in trouble. But on the other hand, maybe I should bring Groudon because it can go for a Stone Edge on the Rayquaza or the Thundurus, and might actually do well against the opposing Groudon. But it'll never outspeed the Darkrai. And I don't have a Taunter. So pretty much the way I take down Darkrai is let Arceus go to sleep and then E-Speed it with Rayquaza. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to do that. Because I need Darkrai from Mewtwo. I kinda need 2 E-Speeders. For that, for the Darkrai. So here we go. I'm a little afraid. My opponent's probably going to lead off Groudon. If my opponent does not, my opponent's probably going to have Groudon in the back. I can't imagine Groudon on the side. If Groudon's in the back, we have to get a KO really fast. Now, Thundurus is going to taunt, I think, on the first turn. My gut tells me that. Deoxys probably doesn't want to take an E-Speed. So I'm going to go for an E-Speed with Arceus, and assuming my opponent doesn't keep Mewtwo in, we're in good shape. So please don't keep your Mewtwo in play. Well, you're probably going to go for an Aura Sphere, my luck. Although then again, you might be afraid I'm going to go for a Dark Void. And if you think I'm going to go for a Dark Void, you don't want to keep your Mewtwo in play. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. That's a Mewtwo X. Arceus, I am so sorry. You are so taking a, you're so in trouble now. So substituting Mewtwo X, that is not good. That's extremely not good. Alright. Now I wish I had Hyper Voice on something. Alright. That is extremely not good. Alright. Either you have Darkrai or Groudon in the back. Either way, I'm not happy. I have to E-Speed now. Oh, you're gonna Focus Punch? Interesting. That is actually really bad for us. Because now you are gonna take down my Arceus. That sucks. And you crit! Crit, super effective stab, Focus Punch from Mewtwo X. Well, the crit didn't matter, let's be honest. Alright, but now we didn't get the first KO, so we probably lost the battle. If my opponent has Groudon, we lost the battle, and I'm pretty sure my opponent has Groudon. I should have let Darkrai take the hit there. Okay, now I have to E-Speed. I can't Mega Evolve E-Speed though. I can't Mega Evolve right now. You're not going to keep your Mewtwo in. You're probably going to go into Thundurus. But I had to do this. I had to E-Speed just in case, and I can't get rid of the. I can't Mega Evolve yet. Don't Thunder Wave, please. Ugh, hit the Thunder Wave. Alright. I had to do this, though. I really had to, because now, at least we're 1 E-Speed from taking that thing down. But I need it. If you're gonna go into your Groudon, I can't afford to have the Sun up. Well, the Drought up, should I say. Or the Desolate Land. And we're going to be fully parried. That is going to suck for us. Okay, now we're in trouble. Because now I can't just switch it. Well, obviously I have nothing to switch into. Kyogre, you're in trouble. You have to surf. Hopefully you don't go into your Deoxys. You're gonna Thunderbolt. That is gonna do so much damage, but we didn't go for Water Spout, so at the very least, at least now we can get rid of the drought that your Groudon's gonna put up. Which is kind of what I needed to do. Because this way, the reason I didn't Mega Evolve is I need to get rid of that Desolate Land. Watch you have the Darkrai instead of the Groudon. No, it's the Groudon. Okay. That's why I needed to keep Groudon. I needed to keep Rayquaza from Mega Evolving, because I have to get rid of that. Although on the other hand, you could have just as easily rotate and get rid of the Desolate Land, but I don't think that's what you necessarily had in mind. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I have to... I mean, I guess E-Speed to do something. You're gonna go into your Mewtwo. Interesting. Please, Rayquaza, do not be fully parried here. I need you to not be fully parried. You already were fully parried once. Please break through the para. Break through the para. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I need you to come through for me. Please come through, come through. Okay. Alright. That's gonna get rid of the Mewtwo, I'm pretty sure. There we go. That is actually good for us, because now we're gonna lose our Rayquaza, unfortunately, but Darkrai should be in a decent enough shape to take care of the Deoxys and the Groudon. So, I guess we should Dark Pulse. You're probably gonna go into Groudon, my luck. But I need you to not go into Groudon. Maybe we can get a Flint. Oh, you're gonna E-Speed. Okay, you're an E-Speeding Deoxys, but Dark Pulse should actually take you down to your Sash. That sucks. Alright, well, another E-Speed isn't gonna KO us, so I have to just go for another Dark Pulse. You have to E-Speed here. Don't get a crit, don't get max damage. Come on, Darkrai, you can live this. Good. Alright, Dark Pulse can be good by Deoxys. Now it's all up to the Groudon. It makes sense for you to sash your Deoxys because, well, Deoxys does have pitiful defenses if it's not in its defense form. Now, here we go. I have to hope you don't Rock Polish. I'm gonna go for a Surf. In theory, Kyogre should outspeed Groudon. And by in theory, I mean, let's be honest, Kyogre has to outspeed Groudon. Unless you go for a Rock Polish, like I said. But you'd have to spend a turn going for your Rock Polish. So a quad effective Stab Surf should do... Are you kidding me?! Are you kidding me?! How?! How is that... Base speed of 90. Max speed, if it's beneficial, is 306. I don't understand how that happened. Neutral, max stat to 419. How is it possible? I have the Dark Pulse. We're not going to outspeed that. We do outspeed. How is it possible? Alright, we get the flinch there. That's nice. Let's do this again. Same thing again. Do it again, Darkrai. Come on. Come on. Okay. I don't... I mean, no, we get a crit there. Okay. That was way too close. But okay, with that, we're actually going to get the win. How? Neutral nature, 419 is the max. That's special defense, my bad. Speed would be 279. Oh, because you have the same base speed. Why did I think that Kyogre was faster than Groudon? I don't know why I thought Kyogre was faster than Groudon. They had the same speed. And you were probably... The Groudon was probably Jolly. Which makes sense. Okay. Because my Kyogre's modest. I apologize for sounding like an idiot before. So, that is interesting. That is interesting indeed. And yeah, that Darkrai came through in the end with that flinch, which was really clutch, but you know, hacks happens. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time when we continue this competition. Goodbye.